going on, everyone? Meteorologist Hunter Ward updating you on January the 13th. We are watching a weak front that's coming through right now that's dropping a few scattered snow showers in the higher elevations, but main focus is on this weekend storm, mainly a Sunday event, and looks like to be into portions of Monday as well. All forms of precipitation will be possible around western North Carolina. Where exactly sleet, rain, snow, freezing rain falls, it's yet to be determined just yet, but we are starting to see the models kind of hone in on exactly the low track, how that upper level energy is going to move through, and, just exactly what's going to come into fruition. We'll talk a little about totals here, but not focusing too much on totals just yet. We'll talk more tomorrow and Saturday morning about those snowfall totals. I really want to nail this down because this could go from 3 to 6 event around Asheville to a 6 to 12 plus event. Very quickly, depending on how that low tracks and how the deformation feature comes through that comma head on the back side. So let's go ahead and turn around to my screen. I want to thank Red Wolf Contracting Services, roofing contractor in the area. He can get your roof done. Matt is the man. And CP Cruz and Company, accounting services in and around the Asheville area. Asheville, 33 degrees right now around 11 o'clock. I mean, it's just a mild day. What that shows is that the soil temperatures are just going to accept snow, in my opinion, pretty easily when and how it falls. So Grimes Tice Anderson camera, Banner Elk camera here, bannerelk.com live camera. We were seeing a few snowflakes on there a little while ago, but still snow on the ground from the past 2 events. Might hang around for the next one. They may end up with the dusting of snow from this event as well. Haywood County Farm Bureau Insurance out in Haywood County up Dutch Cove. Overcast skies around western North Carolina this morning. Blaylock Excavation, your Waynesville camera that looks over the North Carolina Department of NC State's Department of Agricultural Research Center. Cabbage Rose camera out here in Maggie Valley. This one should get hammered with some snow this weekend. Haywood Community College camera. But as you're seeing, all around western North Carolina, we've got overcast skies in those higher elevations. We have a few snow showers that are falling. A light dusting being reported around Wolf Laurel area. And, but nothing too serious. We could see a flake or two fall around Asheville. But nothing, just a little bit of a teaser before this this next event. So go ahead and turn and let's look at the European model. So the 6Z European model came out this morning, showed a pretty wicked storm on it for really beginning late Saturday night. I think that most of the accumulating snow is going to fall, after the early hours of Sunday morning when it begins. It's not going to be late Saturday night. We may see a snow shower or two, where there's even a chance of a snow shower during the day Saturday, but I don't think we'll experience the accumulation. The accumulation looks to start, 1, 2, 3 Sunday morning. Hard to nail that down just yet. So let's run you through the European model here. Take you out. This is Saturday afternoon. So if you're watching this low develop on radar, we do this for every storm. You're looking over Texas. You're looking for that upper level low, capturing that moisture, that comma head coming in. You're watching that. But we're also watching for precipitation. Here we have this high pressure that's got this cold air coming in. It's called cold air damming, or CAD. And that cold air dams right up against the Blue Ridge Mountains there. And it seeps its way through those little caverns and the valleys. It seeps all through the valleys. And it makes it into western North Carolina and holds on. That strong northeast wind just pushes that air all the way in here. And what's going to happen, watch this. This moisture is going to slam into it here. As I run it out. There you go, seeing late Saturday night, 8 or 9 o'clock on Saturday, seeing a few snow showers develop, just light scattered snow per the European model. But as we progress right here, let's go ahead and zoom this in, the regional. as we progress, look at this. So the snow's beginning. Let's show you what the temperatures are Sunday morning. Per the European, this is the most recent European model. So, 31 degrees, so perfect for heavy, wet snow is what we're thinking. This snow, it looks like it's going to stick to everything. I had somebody ask me to go into a little bit of what I thought the water content was going to be. Very heavy, wet snow is what I think initially that's going to start off. It's going to cake everything. Show you one more sounding. Look at, there's very limited dry air. This is going to be a pretty, that's a, phenomenal snow sounding right there. Nothing over that 32-degree isobar right there. And so, isotherm. And you can see, thinking that it's going to be 27 degrees right there at the surface with that heavy snow. This is, we'll zoom in. It'll give you the exact time on it. So 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is what the European model here is showing. And we'll have another European model coming out here around 12:45, so I can share a little bit more information about that. But wanted to give you guys an update because the GFS model is updating right now, and I'll have fresh data from that here in just a minute, right after I analyze this European model. Or actually, I'm looking at the frames on my other computer screen, and they're coming in right now. So we'll analyze that kind of live for you. But you can see this wedge of snow. That's that cold air damming. That's that cold surface air getting pushed in here. It's fighting that warm nose. It's this battle that goes on. And so as that battle occurs, Western North Carolina really sits in the best arena for it. We're surrounded by everything. Our cold air is in here. We've got our elevation. If you're a snow lover, that is great. See places like Charlotte, Hickory, they're gonna struggle a little bit with this warm nose. It's gonna fight against this high pressure. So we'll watch for that high pressure and see if it enhances over the next couple of days or it decreases. The stronger it is, the more cold air is going to get into our area. So we'll have to watch for that. Also, we have this rain-snow line that's going to be developing somewhere. It's hard to tell right now because the GFS has a totally different look, has a little bit different low track, and that changes the warm nose position. So we're going to continue to run this out, and I'm going to show you guys snowfall totals with it. Look at that deep, deep blue, heavy snow. It's incredible. So the models, doesn't even get you through the backside. The backside, the storm kind of upends itself. Upper levels go negative tilt. All the moisture begins to go like this instead of like this up the coast. And so you can see wraparound snow, Sunday night, thunder snow possible. This is going to be an incredible event for weather lovers, in my opinion. How much snow exactly we see, how much precipitation, I'm not exactly sure. But for the sheer, coolness of the weather, if you like the weather, this is going to be a fun event to just kind of hunker down, be prepared for power outages. But, this is going to be sleddable snow. I think that, there's whatever falls you're going to be able to get out, enjoy it. If it's snow with ice on top of it, even better for snowing, but worse for the emergency rooms because people will lose control. So just be careful if you do get out in this snow, and be mindful. So I think the GFS is real close. Let's go ahead and pull you back and show you the progression of what the GFS model is showing here. I'm gonna pull it back to the nation view on pivotal weather. This is where I like to look at my weather models at. All right, GFS is at hour 84. So let me switch over to the 12Z here. Okay, so here's our low, upper level low coming down. We'll progress through. You can see over Texas, not nearly as enhanced as what we saw on the 6Z with that comma head, but let's move it through. Let's show what goes on. The upper level low begins to capture this, and it's about to go there. It goes negative tilt right there. So that's when the real atmospheric fireworks begin. So some snow over northeast Oklahoma, getting snow over Missouri. Look in western North Carolina. Look at that barrel clink leaf that extends out where you've got high and low pressure kind of coming together out in front. You sometimes get this layer of of snowfall that develops. So we could see some snow showers in and around the area, noon to 6 or 7, and then probably won't see much accumulation from that. Maybe a dusting. I'll probably get some messages from people that say, "Oh, is it over? Is that it?" If they do see snow, nope. We're talking about Sunday morning, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning is when I think the time frame is. So if you're asking about the time frame, most of these models are coming in late Sunday night, early Sunday morning. So 10 p.m., 2 a.m. is when that snow looks to start. Perfect for accumulation. Look at the GFS. It has came around to what the European and the Canadian have been showing, that it's not going to cut that low as quick. It's going to rush that moisture up, it looks like, towards western North Carolina, which is going to enhance the precip. And it's going to drop the low down to the coast. Upper level low is cut off. This is going to be a crush job for western North Carolina as I roll it out. Look at all this heavy precipitation that's going to be coming through. As this low deepens, we'll have to watch that warm nose and the mixing of precipitation during the day. But look at that, as that CAD just kind of locks itself in. Wow. It's going to be really hard for that low to eject like the GFS is showing here. I think it may be wrong on that. It's probably going to transfer, and it's probably picking up on a comma head that's going to turn around. And I think it's probably struggling with that. But look at this. Oh, my gosh. This just hammers western North Carolina. The upper level low just sits over western North Carolina. These are concerning trends. Let's zoom you in. Let's show you what the snowfall maps say. Don't take these with a grain of salt, but I'll be putting my map out here probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, 8 or 9 inches. Let's continue it out. 10 with that deformation feature. Places it's showing pockets in Haywood County of 18 inches, Henderson County 18 inches, pockets of. Gosh, guys, we just got to start taking this seriously. This could be a pretty significant storm. Let me show you the winds with it. The trees having 8 or 9 inches of snow on them with high winds. Really start to take this seriously. You guys need to share this with your friends. Let them know that there's a significant storm that's coming in. And so, it's hard to forecast right now and tell you exactly what we're going to be seeing. But, some of the wind gusts, even, we're talking about Sunday morning, we could see high wind gust as the initial front moves through the line of kind of storms. It's going to be heavy snow for us. And then here, looking at this backside, the winds are really going to pick up. And so Monday, 1 a.m., Monday, 4 a.m., 36, 30, 35, with a bunch of snow on the trees. That's just a nightmare for power outages. And so I still don't think that this model has that deformation feature correct. You can see it's still snowing Monday morning around Asheville as some of you wake up. Snowfall totals here coming in around 11 inches. I mean, you can see in those higher elevation locations, it's showing 2 to 3 feet of snow. So could potentially be a somewhat historic snowfall around Asheville. Let's show you, I'll compare this with what the European model was showing. They're very similar. The European model is showing a foot of snow. There's higher elevation totals, close to 2+ feet. And, most of the area farther down southwest, we've got to worry about that warm nose just a little bit, and there's those mixing concerns, but it still thinks that you guys are going to get a good bout of snow. And on this backside, that comma head really could up those totals. Some of you guys in Franklin, Silva, maybe looking at me like, I didn't get as much snow as what I thought. We only got 2 or 3 inches, and then this backside's going to come through, and it could give you 4 or 5 more inches. So we'll have to watch for that. This is an extremely complicated situation, as it is always in the mountains with snowfall. But I'm going to do my best and let you guys know what's going on. I'll show you the NAM model that just came out. We have to take it with a little bit less seriousness because it's at its long range peak, and it also doesn't run the system out. It does look similar to the GFS in its low track. And if you're watching me from Raleigh and Greensboro, you really don't want this low track. You want the low to track more Wilmington, Jacksonville, not over top of you. The backside could give you guys some snow, but this is just going to give rain-snow mix and then backside snow. So we're going to limit those totals if we don't have more of a European solution for places like Greensboro, Raleigh. But places like Hickory, Marion, if you live around there, Polk County, you guys seem to be right on that edge of where you're going to get snowfall from this. And you could be in a very good spot to get that accumulation. So let's show you the NAM. Here, I'll pull it up. And we'll pull it back out so you can kind of see the progression of the storm. See, the NAM is all over the place. It doesn't really have a handle on what exactly the system's going to do. But anyways, I'll show it to you anyways. It's our short range model that's kind of in this wheelhouse. Shows that baroclinic leaf, where that sets up, it actually reaches WNC. Where it sets up, it may actually be fall as light rain in valley locations. But here you can see the system moving in, snow over Tennessee, and then snowfall beginning early Sunday morning. Most of these models are showing timing early Sunday morning, few flakes late Saturday night, 10, 11 o'clock. Then that CAD, that cold air damming in there. Most of these models are showing it. See those mixing issues down here, southwest, WNC? Look at this, though. That is not a big warm nose. I think that could be falling as snow. We'll watch that. I'll watch that for you guys. It's the variability with this model. See, this is this is showing snow. Who exactly knows right here? That's always a difficult forecast, but you guys could end up really getting hammered down there with this super strong high pressure. Some of the models are showing 1038, 1039. So we'll see with that. But as we move forward, I'll produce a snowfall map for you guys. We'll be doing more updates, trying to let you guys know everything that's going on, every change that I see, and just trying to give you guys my best forecast. So thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you subscribe to my page. You get an update every time that I post a video, and give us a like. I appreciate that. Thank you.